Hi everyone. So I just wanted to share this. The word humility has been on my spirit so heavily the past few weeks. Humility. So I was led to look up the definition, and not only after I looked up the definition, I just got a lot of other signs. There was a beautiful plant that I seen the other day, and make a long story short, I looked up the biblical meaning of the plant, and it actually said humility, and it was a fern plant. So I just knew that that was a sign that that's something that is needs to be spoken about and shared, and I want to share it with you guys. So in the Bible, humility is a virtue that means being humble, meek, and low-minded, and it involves caring for others. It's also about acknowledging that God deserves all honor and glory, and that we should not compare ourselves to God. Examples of humility in the Bible. Jesus humbled himself by becoming human and dying on the cross for others. Mary exalted God instead of herself after the angel told her she would give birth to Jesus. Proverbs 22:4. Humility is defined as fearing the Lord, which means acknowledging that God is all-powerful. Yes, he is. Matthew 18:4. Being humble like a child is the greatest way to be in the kingdom of heaven. Titus 3:2. Humility means being gentle and caring for others. So it's also been on my mind to speak about heart posture. You want to be mindful of your heart posture, okay? God knows all things. He knows what's hidden deep in our hearts. So if you have any resentment or envy or jealousy or anything like that, all you have to do is you ask God to remove those things, because you're human at the end of the day. And we have a forgiving God, a merciful God. And those are spirits that the devil sends to attack you or to attack your spirit. So as soon as anything like that comes to your heart, you just rebuke it. You ask God to take it away. You pray it away. You just overcome the thought to a positivity. And think of gratitude, gratefulness, the things that you should be grateful for. Because even though sometimes it's not going to be all sunshine and glamour, you're not always going to have good days and the best days, but it's in those bad days that you're still being grateful, that you know that God is still good. Just because you're having a bad day or something is not going your way, that doesn't mean that God is not good and he's not working. Okay, so you have to be grateful, show gratitude. You have to love God even on your bad days, even when things are not going your way. That's watching your heart posture. That's being grateful. Okay. So I looked up another definition of humility. Let's see. The feeling or attitude that you have no special importance that makes you better than others. Lack of pride. Lack of pride. You're no more important than others. Have the spirit of humility.